Hello there guys, it's Bubulukaon here, back with another video, and today we're going to do What If My Hero Academia After Super Part 6. Hope you enjoyed. In last part I did cover the Stain arc, and it was basically Deku one punch Stain and knocking him out, and the brothers was supposed to supervise Deku and Ida get that teacher license temporarily suspended for 6 months. And Ida and Deku got scolded by the policeman for what they did. And that's it for summary. Let's begin our story. After the police dog got out of the room, Ida thanks Deku for standing up to him. Deku tell him you're welcome, that's what friends supposed to do. Then Deku asks him how his brother is doing. Ida looked down and tell Deku he's doing fine. He started getting used to for him not being a hero anymore. Deku stays silent for a second, then he tell Ida there is a way to heal your brother. Ida tell him what? What is it? Deku tell him I will tell you, but you have to keep it between us. No one else have to know. Ida not tell him you have my word, Izuku. Deku smile and tell him give me a minute. Deku leave the room and start flying toward the lookout. He asks Kami for 2 sensu bean. Kami tell him why. Deku explain why he needs sensu bean. Then Kami give him 2. Then he tell him make sure your friend keep it a secret. Deku tell him he will, don't worry. Then he fly down toward Ida. When he arrive at Ida's room, he throw Ida sensu bean and tell him sensu bean! Sorry for a bad joke. Ida grabbed the sensu bean and then he tell him what is this. Then Deku explain what the sensu bean is. Ida eat it and all his wounds are healed immediately. Ida was surprised by the effect. Then Deku tell him let's go see your brother. So after they arrive at Ingenium room, Tensei welcome them and ask Ida who is that young fellow with you. Ida tell him who Izuku is. Then Deku tell him Ingenium, we have a cure for you. Ingenium tell him a cure for what? Deku tell him for your wounds, but you have to give me your word to keep it a secret. Tensei is wondering what Deku is talking about. He looked at Ida. Ida tell him, trust me, just keep it a secret and you will see. Tensei tell him, if my brother believe in you or trust you, you have my word, I will keep it a secret. Deku walk up to Tensei and give him sensu bean and tell him eat it. Tensei eat it and immediately all his wounds are gone and he's back at full capacity or full health. Tensei was baffled for what he just happened and Tensei was baffled for what just happened and then he tell Izuku, what is this? What did you give me? Deku tell him it's a sensu bean. Then he explain what a sensu bean is. And he tell him please keep it a secret. I don't want anyone else to know about this sensu bean. Then Tensei tell him but it is a good cure. It will save millions of lives. Deku tell him I know, but trust me, it's already hard enough to find some sensu bean, like 10 or so. If people know about it, they will go after it. So please keep it a secret. Tensei tell him you have my word. Midoriya. Deku smile. Then Tensei asked them about the internship. Deku's getting a little bit nervous. Then he looked at Ida and told him, you tell him or should I? Ida sighed and him, I will tell him. Then Ida tell Tensei about the state incident and how he go after him. And Tensei starts yelling at Ida for doing something so reckless. Then he thanks Deku for what he did. Then he asks him, how did you defeat Stain? Deku tell him, just easy, just one punch him and he's gone. Tensei tell him, what? Just one punch. Deku tell him, yep, plus I was holding back, I don't want to kill him. Then Tensei tell him, you are messing with me kid. You defeated Stain only with one punch and you are holding back. Then Ida tell him, trust me, Izuku is far stronger than you think. Remember that USG incident? Tensei tell him, yeah, what about it? You got attacked by the Numu or something like that and All Might save you. Ida tell him, that was not the full story. Actually, Izuku is the one who defeated the Numu, and the Numu was almost equal to All Might. Then Tensei tell him, what? How? Then Deku tell him, I can transform to a Super Saiyan. Tensei tell him, Super Saiyan? Then Deku explained that he can transform to a greater transformation that multiply his power 50 times. So with that transformation, and almost equal to All Might. Almost. Then Tensei tell him, can you show me? Deku tell him, gladly. Then he transformed to a Super Saiyan. After Deku transformed, a doctor entered the room and asked what is going on. And he see Tensei on his feet. Then he tell Ingenium, who did heal you? And Ingenium think quickly on his feet and tell him, someone that don't want to share his name, heal me and left. The doctor believed him because he's a pro hero and someone he can trust, and he told him at least stay for today for further exam on you, for make sure everything is okay. Tensei understand, and Ida decide to stay with him. Then Deku tell him, I'm going on my way, take care guys. Then Deku leave. After that, Deku fly toward the Bara, and she asked him where he was. Deku tell her what he did. Then she tell him, so Ingenium is back full health, right? Deku nod. Bara tell him good. So let's say time skip to next day. Everybody walk up to class. Then Ida and Deku and Bara were surrounded by the classmates, asking them are they okay. Deku tell him yeah we are fine. Then Oraka tell him glad that you are okay. You're lucky that Endeavor was there to save you from Stain. And in Deku's head, really? They give the credit to Endeavor? Ah, come on. Just roll with it, Izuku, just roll with it. Deku tried his best to smile and tell them, yeah, we are glad that he was there. He is our number 2 hero, is stronger than us. Then Ezawa entered the room and told everybody to sit down. Then he explained about the finals and they have 1 month to prepare. So after class, Todoroki walked up to Deku and told him, are you sure? Deku told him about what? Todoroki told him about letting my father have all the credit. Deku told him, yeah, a policeman approached me and told me just roll with that. He did tell me that you're going to make a story for not me and Ida to get in trouble, but they give it to your father? Come on. Then Todoroki told him, are you assuming that my father is weaker than Stain? Deku told him, no, your father can defeat Stain, but he don't deserve the credit. Todoroki told him, yeah, you're right about that. Then Deku told him, enough about that, how's it training going? Todoroki told him, it's good, but I'm still having problem to use my fire and ice at the same time. Deku tell him, did you try meditate or relaxing? Todoroki tell him, what? Why meditating? Deku tell him, I'm pretty sure you're just forcing your power out. You try to use it at the same time with your full force. Am I right? Todoroki tell him, yeah, that was always the way for me to use my ice. Yeah, you forcing it out is a good way to use it, but there is a better way. Just let it out by herself. The same way I use my power. Then Todoroki tell him, but you have at least 3 quirks, super strength that keep last, and you can fly, and that transformation I believe is 4 quirk. Sorry, but I only have 2 quirks, but that transformation and use this energy ball. Then Todoroki tell him, so how about the flying and super strength? Deku tell him, that's the trick. I concentrate my power on my muscles. That's what gives me super strength. And for flying, I only focus on letting out the power from beneath my feet. So you see, I don't have a lot of quirks, but I did figure out a way to use in many ways. So as your quirk. Todoroki tell him, if you say so, I'm going to try it when I arrive home. Deku tell him, good. By the way, try learning some martial arts. Todoroki tell him, why? Deku tell him, you're relying too much on your quirk. If you fight someone with greater mobility than you will lose. Todoroki tell him, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Izuku. Deku smiled at him, don't mention it. So let's say time skip to the end of the day. Deku was with Bara, then she told him, so how about we train to use our full power Super Saiyan, or try to maintain it as long as we can. Deku tell her, yeah, they try, but it takes a lot of time or energy to use it. So, oh, I got an idea. How about we use the Room of Spirit on time again? That way we can master it even very quickly, and we will be ready to the finals. Bara tell him, good idea. Then they meet All Might. All Might tell them, what's up kids, where are you going? Deku tell him, we're just thinking about going to train in the lookout. All Might tell him, oh, can I join you? Deku tell him, sure, why not? Then 3 of them fly toward the lookout. When they arrive, Kami greet them. Then Deku tell him, we have to go in the Room of Spirit on time to train to maintain our Super Saiyan transformation. All Might tell him, what is the Room of Spirit on time? Then Deku tell him, right, we didn't tell you. Then Deku explained that Room of Spirit on time in the secret room in the lookout. 1 year inside the room is only 24 hours outside, and gravity is 10 times more than Earth. All Might is a little bit reluctant to go inside the room, but Deku keep asking him until All Might give up and tell him, okay, I'll go inside with you. So 3 of them walk up inside, and Deku and Bara can easily walk up in 10 times gravity, but the moment All Might walk inside the white space, he falls to the ground. Deku tell him, are you okay, All Might? We did tell you that it's 10 times stronger than Earth. All Might tell him, yeah, I did tell me, but I don't think it would be this hard. Then All Might buff up, and he can hardly walk. Then All Might tell him, so what should we do? Deku tell him, you try to walk or try to get used to 10 times gravity, and me and Bart we try to maintain our Super Saiyan transformation as long as we can. So basically we are not going to fight, we just basically try to maintain it. All Might tell him, you try not to fight? What a bad joke. Deku smiled at him, yeah, I know. Then Bra and Deku power up and they try to maintain it, and let's say they spend 4 months inside the room. And everybody gets stronger, especially All Might. He got more than 10 times stronger than what he was. And Deku and Bra did get a little bit stronger, but their main goal was to maintain Super Saiyan, not get trained or get stronger. And some of you ask me, is All Might still have one for all inside his body? No, he don't. But somehow his body keeps the power that he was having inside his... How should I explain it? Basically, All Might did keep the power of one for all, but without having one for all inside his body. And he loses his buff form. And I'm going to show everybody power levels right now. After everybody, let's say after the 4 months, they decide to leave, and All Might can sense the gap between him and these two kids. So when they exit the room, they meet Kami, and Kami can see Deku and Bra in their Super Saiyan transformation. And he tells them, so you did master it, right? Deku tell it, yep. Then Deku tell him, it should be enough training for the day, let's go home. Bra nod, then All Might tell him, you go ahead, I have to talk with Kami first. Deku tell him, okay, then they fly off. Kami approach All Might, tell him, what's up, what's wrong All Might? Then All Might explained that he need a buff form or something like that because people don't know about his skinny form. And he tell him, so you're basically a lot older than us, so do you have a trick to make me buff again? Kami tell him, yes, there is a way, to follow me inside the room again. When they enter, Kami explained that he have to power up his muscle using his ki. Then Kami explained how he can use it. And All Might realized it's almost similar to his using one for all. So it's only take him 1 month to figure that out. And he got 10 times stronger. And yes, All Might is almost as strong as Super Saiyan Deku, if you are wondering. But All Might realized it's a little bit behind from Deku and Bra. And Kami realized that All Might is acting weird. He walked up to him, telling him, what's up All Might, you have something on your mind? All Might tell him, yeah. Then he explained that he is a little bit behind or from Deku, and he can, like a kid, be stronger than him and get an ego from it and get cocky. Kami smiled at him, yes, Saiyans do get cocky after they realize they're stronger than their opponent. So it would be better if you get stronger than him to keep him on track. Then All Might tell him, so there is a way? Kami tell him, yep, there is a technique to let you get stronger, but a little bit risky. Plus, I don't know how to use it. Someone did teach me how to use it, but I don't use it because I'm not a warrior. So, do you accept? All Might tell him yes. Then they spend 3 months inside the room until All Might at least can imagine the technique. And some of you guys already know the technique, but I'm not going to tell you, and if you don't, keep watching and you will know it. After that, All Might exits the room in his buff form, more stronger than, not almost as strong as Deku's Super Saiyan. But he did try to maintain it without using a lot of ki. So let's say time skip to next day. Deku and Bara woke up to class and everybody was shocked to see them in their Super Saiyan forms. Oraka woke up to them and told them, what's up with that? Deku explained that they figured out a way to use it without getting angry and they can maintain it as long as they can. And they keep the strength that we got with Super Saiyan, without any loss in stamina. Oraka told him, okay. Then Todoroki woke up to Deku and tell him, I did try what did you tell me yesterday, but I didn't quite get it. Then Deku told him, so do you need my help? I don't have any flame powers, but at least I can train you how to meditate and use your power correctly. Todoroki told him, please do. Deku told him, okay. Then Aizawa come in the class and tell everybody to sit down. Deku tell Todoroki, let's talk after class. And Aizawa can see Deku and Bara in their Super Saiyan forms and tell them what's up with that. Deku tell him, don't worry, teach is only a training. We are trying to maintain it as long as we can. Aizawa tell him, okay. Now let's say time skip to the end of the day. Deku approached Todoroki and tell him, so what should we do? Todoroki tell him, we can go back to my place and train them. Then Bara healed them out and tell them, so what you guys talking about? Deku tell him nothing, just talking about training with Todoroki in his house. Then Bara tell them, so what about I join you but we train in my house? We have a lot of open land, so we can train without hurting anyone. Todoroki tell her, are you sure? I don't want to intrude. Bra tell him, no, you will not. Plus, I'm the one who invited you. Then Todoroki tell her, thank you, I will take your offer. So three of them go to Bra's house. Then Bra's parents can see that Deku and Bra are with Todoroki. They welcome him. Then Bra tell her parents that they are going to train. Her father tell, okay, but can I buy your boyfriend for a second? Deku tell him, sure, why not? I'll be right back, you guys go ahead. Deku go with Bra's parents, and Bra and Todoroki go to outside field to train, to get ready. Deku tells Bra's father, is there something wrong, Mr. Briefs? He tell him, no, I just wanted to ask you something. Does being a Saiyan have some downside? Deku tell him no, or nothing I know about. Why? Then he tell him nothing, just realized Bra acting a bit differently to what she was before she met you. Right now she only training, and when she don't, she always eating like a lot and don't seem to get fat. Deku tell him, yeah, I did mention that. We are Saiyans, we are like a power hazard, and we love to train and get stronger. And when we are training, we lose energy, so we have to eat to replenish that energy. And that's it. Is that all the question, Mr. Briefs? He tell him, yeah, that's it. You go train with your friends. Deku tell him, okay. So Deku walked toward Bra. Then she tell him, so what did my father tell you? Deku tell him nothing. He tell me just you been eating a lot lately, and he was wondering why you don't get fat. Then Bra start looking to herself and tell him, did I get fat? Deku start laughing, tell her, don't worry, you didn't. Plus, if you do, you will still be the same in my eyes. Then they start flirting. Then they see Todoroki, and the things start getting awkward. Then Todoroki tell them, sorry for ruining the moment. Deku start laughing nervously, tell him, okay, enough of that, let's continue, just begin your training. And Todoroki's training was basically him meditating and try using his flame and ice at the same time, with some train with martial art with Deku. And this continue until the finals. And guys, that's it for this part. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, drop a like and tell me what you think of it in comment section. And if you're new around here, consider to subscribe, and peace.